Why play Azir mid? Well, he is a late game beast. He has very good range, he's also a very mobile champion, and his sand soldiers give him amazing zone control. However, he doesn't bring a ton of damage early, and he can take a while to learn and master. Azir's passive is whenever a turret outside of the enemy's base is destroyed, a marker appears above it. Azir can select this to create a sun disk above it, which works as his own turret, which deals magic damage instead. In addition, its damage scales with Azir, and the kill credit is granted to Azir. However, the health of this turret does decay over time. Strangely, we're going to start with Azir's W because he does too. His W causes him to summon a sand soldier, which is an untargetable unit which lasts for 10 seconds. However, if it's in range of an enemy turret, it only lasts 5. When Azir attacks an enemy which is within one of his soldiers' range, the soldier attacks instead, dealing damage in a straight line, and enemies take reduced damage from additional soldiers attacking them. And this works on an ammo system where we can have 2 at one time. Azir's Q orders all of his soldiers to dash to a location, dealing damage to enemies they pass through and slowing them. Enemies hit by additional soldiers don't take more damage but are slowed even more. Azir's E grants himself a shield and dashes him to a sand soldier, dealing damage to enemies in his path. Azir's ultimate throws out a phalanx of soldiers which deals damage to enemies hit and knocks them back. Upon finishing the charge, soldiers stand there as a wall for 5 seconds, acting as impassable terrain. However, Azir and his allies can move through them. For combos, it's all about dealing constant damage. So, W and attack before Wing again and attacking again. Use Q and attack before dashing in and attacking away. Or if your enemy's retreating, use E to go to the soldiers first, then use Q to throw them to the new location, chasing them down. And your Shurima shuffle is to summon a soldier, then E to them. However, before you reach them, use Q to move the soldier, causing you to dash to their new location. Then follow up with your ultimate to throw the enemies into danger. For matchups, Azir plays well into assassins, easily pushing them away with ult and burning them. However, he can struggle into champions who can simply outrange and bully him. For runes, take this. Lethal tempo allows you to throw out tons of constant damage. For build order, start Ring and Pot into a Nashors tooth and tier 2 boots. From here, Leandry's and Zhonya's are great pickups before finishing a build with any of these as needed. For skill order, you start with W into Q and E before maxing W, then Q, then E, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Flash and Teleport. Starting the game, you're looking to farm hard to become the late game beast that you are. From the very start, you're looking to control the lane. If you're against a ranged champion, look to poke with W into Q combos, and if you're against a melee champion, you can simply leave your soldiers between them and the farm they need to get to for easy damage. It's definitely worthwhile practicing your Shurima shuffle in customs if needed, as when you get your ultimate at level 6, your gank setup is incredible. Being able to glide behind your opponent and throw them into danger is just so valuable. Entering the mid game, your bot lane will come mid, which puts you in a side lane. Push it out as far as you can safely and just prioritize maximum gold and experience for yourself. Entering late game team fights, you are the backline hyper carry. The best way to play is a simple front to back playstyle where you attack anything in front of you until they're gone and you can attack the backline. With your ult, it is amazing at just stopping anything from getting anywhere near you. Or of course, if an enemy's caught out, go for a glorious Shurima shuffle.